We have a brand new crypto signal that has just flashed on our charts right here. We're going to be talking about this. So could we potentially push to the upside? Will we potentially break to the downside? We're going to be talking about that. So we'll take a look at the hourly candles, the four hourly candles, the daily candles, what trends we're currently sitting at right now in the crypto market. We'll also take a look at this heat map because things are heating up, no pun intended. And we have some breaking news that you should have on the radar as you're trading this crypto market right now. We'll talk about that, plus an absolute ton more. So if you enjoy it, like the video, let's get straight into it. So you can see right here, last few days, we've actually had a very nice bullish repump in the crypto market, but we do have on the hourlies, something interesting has come in. So vector bearish strong, literally broken in the last few hours, but you can see right here from our last vector bullish strong, we have pushed up really high. Right here, we actually got all the way up to about $94,000, so $94,200 right there. That was a very nice price level. Just recently, there was a pretty decent, I would call it a scam wick in the crypto market. So look, if you're trading this volatility right now, just remember, if you go too high in the leverage, these scam wicks that you're going to see right here, they're going to catch you out, right? So they are designed literally to liquidate people. And you can see right here over on Watch a Guru, people did get liquidated. So people are not learning their lessons right here. So just in 100 million worth of crypto longs liquidated in the last 60 minutes. So that is exactly what these scam wicks are designed to do. A quick flash dump and then a pump back up, like nothing really happened, but liquidating those positions. Now, what's interesting though, is we do have this vector bearish strong. So if this plays out on the hourlies, this could be interesting. So, could we potentially see another retrace? We do have some, interesting data coming through for this, because one thing we have to understand right now is we will be trading against the upper trends. So the upper trends actually are still bullish, at least for the 4 hourlies. So if we actually jump over to the 4 hourlies, you can see right here, we still have this bullish signal. So it's still in a bullish signal. It hasn't changed to a bearish signal right here on the 4 hourly. So that is still looking good. But what's interesting, you can see right here from our heat map candles, it is getting cooler. So when you look at this price graph, it's very important to understand, look, green means really healthy pump, really good, velocity flowing through. When it starts to go blue, right, it starts to lose momentum. So that is just something to be aware of. So you can see right here, these candles, they're getting smaller and smaller in terms of price. So you can see them actually descend to some degree. So the candles are descending on the 4 hourlies right here. And what's interesting for the dailies is we definitely wouldn't have broken this trend. So we have seen this trend right now. Candles are heating up though. We are in the yellow patch. So it is contested. It is going to contest. And what you can see right here is once they go through a bit of a fight zone. So if we actually do push up right here, and this does go green, and we break this line right here, so you're going to be looking at about $97,000, which honestly, it's a big jump to make within like a short time period. So 24 hours, even 48 hours, that's honestly a big jump. So I don't think we're going to, just flash through that quickly. But this is going to be the contested battle if we want to see some bullish things. Now, before we talk about some more trading moves in the crypto market and levels to watch out for, let's talk about the big crypto news. And also, there are links to great crypto exchanges where I'm trading. You get some really nice bonuses right there. And you can also try out this trading software I'm using right here, Vector, completely for free. Link in the description on this video, so try it out. If you get value out of it, you can continue. If not, you just cancel. Absolutely risk-free. So risk-free right here, especially if you're someone who uses TradingView in the crypto market. Now, let's have a look at this. So Binance founder CZ meets Michael Saylor for the first time. So CZ of Binance meeting Michael Saylor right there. That's some good networking in the cryptos market. And also, have a look at this. So nice short clip, but we have some bullish predictions. So this is for the, the big bull pump right here. Let's listen into exactly what Tom Lee has to say.
Number two, I think crypto prices have bottomed. And I think that in the next 8 weeks, we're going to shatter the Bitcoin 4-year cycle. I don't think it's going to be a 4-year cycle this time.
So there we go. Huge prediction coming out of Tom Lee saying we're basically going to the moon. I would love to see that for my spot bags anyway. But on the technical trading front, we're still going to be cautious. We're going to be optimistic right here for the potential next playouts. But on the hourlies, look, it is looking a bit volatile, but we're going to see exactly how this plays out right there. We do have some other, crypto news floating around. So Larry Fink, CEO of BlackRock, does say, look, there's a massive use case for crypto, And also, sovereign wealth funds have been buying up Bitcoin as well. So I would say the fundamental, long-term factors behind Bitcoin. So if you're just holding, you're not actually trading Bitcoin right now, I think it's solid. I think it's bullish. I think it's very unique. I don't think it's going away. Personally, I think if we're going to go into a really like long-term bull run, I do honestly think, though, it has to be tied into retail wealth. And what I mean by that is you're going to find in the previous cycles, the previous pumps, retail was going generally through things that was giving them extra money. So it could have been like stimulus checks, or it could have been, good money. Liquidity was high. At the moment, I honestly feel like retail is a little bit less. So the demand for crypto from retail is less, but that's kind of getting offset by institutions, right? BlackRock, all these other big players, treasury companies. That's what's offsetting the lack of demand by retail. But I do think in the future, once the macro things get sorted out, particularly in the USA, which it does need to get sorted out, that's when we can see, a very, very big giga run happen in the crypto market. But that's my honest take on the long-term trends right here. And we have right here is on the long-term trend. And Justin, world's biggest YouTuber, Mr. Beast, to launch financial services platform. And I have to say, no, thank you. I'm going to stay away from that. So some interesting news right there. And again, the big thing to watch out for, look, within the next 7 days, Fed rate cut. So all eyes on the Fed rate cut. That's going to play some important roles. And if we also have a look at this heat map, what else is interesting based off this data is there is a lot of liquidity to the north side. So, the most important thing to understand about the heat map, I think, is you have to look for the liquidity pockets. You can see a lot right here. And depending on these whales and depending on these market makers and these big, manipulators, to be honest with you, if they were to really push up these prices, they're going to try and liquidate shorts. So you can see right here, the higher this goes, the more shorts will get liquidated, and it is looking quite attractive. So again, the yellow right here means there is more liquidity to come and get. And that's going to be an incentive. So if they can, get the capital together, this is what you tend to see in crypto with these scam wicks. But this could be a price pump to the north side right now. So just watch out for that as another factor for your crypto trading as well. But of course, there's still liquidity to the south side as well. So, there's incentives both ways by these market makers. But that is a major update in the crypto market. If you guys enjoy these trends, these signals that are flashing, very fresh ones, subscribe. It's completely free. Appreciate you watching this. I'll see you in the next one.